Today it's the ORL coming to you live from Watkins Glen for ORL at Watkins Glen. ORL on ORN, proud to present you with today's race. 27 laps around the massive speedway here in Watkins Glen, New York. Jacob Hitz and Jimmy Powell here with you for today's race. 7 drivers looking to capture the flag and go to victory lane. So, Jimmy, once again, we're finally back at it here with ORL. What do you think we'll be able to see here this afternoon?
Well, Watkins Glen is one of those tracks, one of those road courses, really, that people say are one of the more easy road courses. And with easier tracks usually means pretty good racing because everybody knows how to drive it and everybody's within the same sort of distance. What we've seen throughout practice and through a happy hour and qualifying is that it's mainly the top 4 drivers that are the closest and may have a contention to win if they stay the way they do. But of course, things can always happen up at the front that allows the guys in the back to catch up. We might see that a little bit today. These cars are a little bit on edge, though. Off of the corners, they can be very slidey, so that's something to look out for. And the key to this track and any road course, really, is to not overdrive the car, or else you're going to spin yourself out or somebody else or both. So what drivers need to do is just be easy on it for the first half of the race. Get their pit stops in because they will have to make a stop, I'm pretty sure, and go at it for the win. I don't think that it's going to be necessarily a challenge for a lot of these drivers, but it should produce a pretty good race.
And yes, it is. It is 2X, so they will have to make a pit stop for fuel. Tires, it's going to be something that they're going to want to save as the race goes on, as we're in the final moments here.
I think they're gonna. I think they will come in for 4 tires and fuel during their stop.
And we're just gonna move it right along here.
Yep.
So the field will spawn in behind the pace car. Once again, we've got 7 drivers looking to get the win here at Watkins Glen, and once the field is rolling, Jimmy will take us through the field.
Yep.
Once we
looks like we got to drive through Tyler.
Yep, waiting on those 2, and then we'll be set to go.
Yep.
And I'm not going on track, so it'll be a little bit here. Almost there. There you go. Wait for the other Hershey car to come on track. And
it is quite sparse in Hershey terms. Don't know what's going on there. Look here. Not saying anything in the chat.
Okay. Oh, there he is. Okay.
Gentlemen, start your engine!
And now let's go through the starting lineup for today's ORL at the Glen. Here is Jimmy.
All right, so on the pole is Huang Do. No surprise there. Drive through in second place. Definitely one of those guys to look out for. He's very good at these road courses. In third is our own Tyler Mallon, who has been in this broadcast booth before. One of the most dominant people in this field. He'll definitely will be a contender. Trey Fisher in fourth place. Only his second start this season, and up to fourth place for this. James Bowles in the 27, in fifth place. He's one of the most consistent in this field. Drew Hutchinson in the 97 in sixth, and rounding out the field, David Alvarez in the 68. Maybe one to look out for. Who knows?
The man who refuses to qualify, coming off his first win in IndyCar yesterday. Green flag in the air. We're underway at Watkins Glen, and race 11 on the season is underway.
Watch out for this first turn. They're spread out. That's good.
Mallon diving to the inside of drive-through, heading through turn number 1. Everybody gets off the corner, fine and dandy.
Yeah, that was very good. That was one of the best turn ones I've ever seen online.
Hutchinson falls to 7th as Alvarez got by him. Everybody single file. Top 3 is Huang, then Mallon, then drive-through as they come up off turn 4 and head down towards the bus stop for the first time today.
Yeah, this isn't something that we're not used to, you know. Huang and Tyler Mallon out in front.
And
That's usually the way it goes here.
We know that Huang needs Tyler to finish pretty deep in the field if he wants to have a big impact on the championship fight. The gap is over 100 points, so even if Tyler finishes last today, he will still be the points leader. But the question is by how much? As they come down through turn number 6 and head towards turn number 7, Alvarez has moved into 5th as James Bowles will lose a spot, making his first start in a little while. Here they come off turn 7, and Trey is closing in on drive-through as we finish a lap.
One thing to note is that Tyler has proclaimed himself that he is not a road course driver. He says that he's not very used to this kind of racing, so that might be something to look out for. The gap between first and second is definitely widened since the start. But I think that Tyler can still stay up in the mix. It just depends on his fuel strategy here and his pit stops. That can make the difference for any of these drivers, really.
And they come down towards the bus stop. Huang is pulling away. He was setting the fastest laps in practice by over a second and had about a second over drive-through for qualifying. So we know he's been the class of the field so far. After getting his first win in Nakos almost a week ago at Delaware, coming off of that, now in the next ORN broadcast, he's out here.
The fastest does not mean that he's going to be the race winner. That could also mean that he is using up a lot more tires than everybody else, burning off a lot more rubber. So that could be something to look out for in the run. So
I think these guys right now just focusing on keeping the cars clean and getting them to a spot where they can fight for the win late in the race.
Yeah, you got to get the tires warmed up a little bit before you can really start to move the car around in other patterns. Right now, you just want to get into a rhythm, stick to what you've got, and keep it a little easy right now. Let the tires warm up gradually, and then once they get to a certain point, then you can start to push the car a little bit. But right now in this early going, you really don't want to push the car too much. I'd say probably by lap 14 is when people really want to start pushing everything. After that first pit stop, that's when you really start going.
Here's the battle for 4th coming off of turn number 4, headed for the bus stop. It's between Trey and David, who won last night in Sonoma, the first IndyCar race for ORL that was not brought to you live. However, Alvarez took the checkered flag first. His second career win after the IROC win that he had at Talladega a season ago. And don't worry, IROC will make a return once this season is done. After the race at Texas World at the beginning of July, we will have another 4-race IROC shootout between the top 8 drivers in points.
And unconfirmed right now, it might be a different model than what we used last time. We used the Pontiac Firebirds last time, but we're looking to do some Cup 19 Dodge Challengers for IROC.
Oh, are we?
We'll see how that works. Yeah.
I forgot about that conversation, but nothing is really set in stone yet for it, clearly. And we have plenty of time yet, just about a month, until that would get into effect. The battle for 4th still, right now, a stalemate as they come up through the S's once again. 3 laps complete. The gap back to Tyler from Huang is just over 3 1/4 seconds. And Hutchinson's almost 20 seconds now behind the leader.
Yeah, right now the battle for 4th is pretty stagnant right now, but they're on equal footing right now, which is possibly a good thing for the later runs. If something happens to the leaders and they somehow find their way up to the front, could be a good sign for whoever's out in front at that point, really.
This is the closest battle out on track, as now here's David
here he goes.
looking to the inside. Trey thought about blocking a little too late. David tries to outbrake him into the corner.
Whoa.
Doesn't work. They stay side by side.
Oh my goodness.
Headed to turn 7, still side by side. Trey dives it on into turn 7. Slides up the track, and here comes David underneath to the line. He'll take 4th.
Oh my goodness.
Impressive move by Alvarez to get by Fisher as he just drove it in way too deep, way too early on, I think, to try and fight for that position. We still got just over 20 laps left in this one. Too early to be making those moves.
The gap between first and second closed up a little bit that lap.
Man, now
the one thing I'm concerned with is that Huang might be overdriving his car. Oh, yeah. Got right up into that dirt there. He's hitting those rumble strips, and that does slow you down.
I'm impressed with the amount of spins and crashes that we saw in practice. I'm impressed we've made it through 4 laps under green flag condition, but here
Honestly,
we are.
that's the way it goes with a lot of these online races. People will beat and bang all they want in practice, but once it comes down to race time, everybody, puts on their thinking caps and they know what they're going to do during the race. So that's why you usually see all that crazy stuff in practice, because people know what they're going to do. They've already tested at this track. So they're confident in their abilities, and the people that aren't wrecking are usually the ones who haven't tested prior and really aren't sure what their strategy is.
5 laps complete. Top 3 still Huang, Tyler, and drive-through.
Yeah,
He
that gap
sits
just
in
widened
third.
a bunch. Oh no! Tyler.
Oh, Tyler looped it! And looking for the caution, it doesn't look like there will be one. We stay green as Alvarez will slide into the 3rd spot, headed to the S's. Let's take a look and see what happened to Tyler coming up off of turn number 1. He just got back to the gas and spun the tires. Couldn't save it, had to lock it down. And he did it again, this time in turn 3.
Still no caution.
Malin nailed the outside wall, then hit the inside wall, and now the caution is out. It's going to be for Tyler, crashing it in turn 3. So Tyler Malin, the championship leader, comes up out of turn number 2, spins the tires, hits the Armco head on going to turn number 3, comes back across the track, nails the inside wall right in front of Trey. So Trey will slide into 4th, and that will be the reason for the caution flag.
Well, I'll tell you what, this is great news for Huang.
Big for the championship.
Close in on that lead. This could also be good news for drive-through.
Sounds like
get him
Huang
back
is
up into the running.
Sounds like Huang is saving fuel right now. Considering, yep, he is on the clutch trying to save fuel. Not sure how much of an impact it will be, because I'm pretty sure that they will need to come onto pit road either way. If not for fuel, for tires for sure. So your top 3 right now is Huang, drive-through, and David. Then Trey in 4th. James will not be in 5th. It'll be Tyler in 5th, and James in 6th. And Drew Hutchinson rounding out the field.
James really fell off on that start. I don't know what happened to him.
Yeah, he was in 5th to start the event, and the next thing I knew, I turned around, and Alvarez was in front of him and long gone. So I don't know if he locked the tires up going into a turn on the first lap or what. And this pace car is going extremely slow.
Yeah.
So,
Might be time for one of those FedEx race breaks.
Yeah,
huh?
that's kind of what I was thinking. So we're going to go take a FedEx race break. The screen will be side by side, so you will not miss a thing. And we will come back once the lights are off on the pace car, and we are getting ready to go back to green. This is the Online Racing Network. Welcome back to Watkins Glen here on ORN, the ORL on ORN, and the guy that causes the caution typically comes onto pit road. Well, in this case, it's not going to happen. Perhaps it's a ploy for the championship, but either way, Tyler Mallon brought out the caution, and now here he is leading the race. Didn't come onto pit road. He still has the damage from when he made contact with the Armco barrier in turn number 3. Then it's Huang behind him, then Trey, then James, drive-through, Hutchinson, and Alvarez rounds out the field as they come off of turn number 6.
David had an EOL.
Headed for turn number 7. Must have sped on pit road or something. I don't know why they're going double file.
No, they're not.
Oh, wait, is
he going to go down pit road?
I think
pace car? What?
I'm telling you, it was a strategy for the championship. Tyler stayed out to lead a lap from Huang, and now we're going to go back green. Huang will retake the lead, and here we go. Look at this move by James trying to go 3 wide into turn 1.
That is not going to work.
Drive-through up around the top. 3 wide, turn 1. Guys, it's lap 8.
Whoa, man, Trey almost got in.
Move Bowles into second. Trey hangs on to third, and drive-through is stuck in fourth, almost beating the back bumper off of that 7 as they come up through the S's.
I thought he was going to bump and run him.
Huang retakes the lead after Tyler stays out to lead a lap and then pits.
I was convinced. Oh my goodness. I was convinced that drive-through was about to Deegan Trey Fisher.
Here's a run turn.
Oh my goodness.
In the bus stop. Trey tried to pass James. It just didn't work.
Tell you what, if this aggravates anybody, it's drive-through right now. Looking underneath.
Hits the curb, almost slid up into him. Here they come out of the carousel. Off to turn 6 and down the backstretch they go.
I'll tell you what. David's making his way back up after that EOL. And man, Trey got on the brakes early there. Not sure why.
Here they come back around.
Whoa!
Trey sends it into turn number 7 and takes second away. He didn't even use the brakes. That's how you use up your tires. Here comes James back underneath him.
He did the same thing.
Drive-through's going to follow.
David, and it's going to do the same result.
Tries to pinch drive-through down. James takes second away. Here's the battle for third into the S's. Neither of them are going to give. Drive-through takes third away.
Yeah, drive-through just had the better run going in there. But Trey's not going to give up.
No, he's got David behind him now. Look at this gaggle of cars coming up through the S's. Coming off of turn number 4.
He somehow made it stick.
He's going to go around the outside. David now trying to hold the line. He almost runs into the back of James.
It's a 4-car battle going into the bus stop.
Whoa!
Whoa!
James slides almost off the track. Trey will take third away. James loses 2 spots.
Oh my goodness.
Drive-through takes second. Here comes Alvarez underneath Bowles. He shuts the door.
I can't tell if they're good on fuel because this is a crazy battle to be having when you're looking at another stop happening.
Here's Alvarez, sends it into turn 6. Move Alvarez into 4th.
And you know what? All that did was everything for Huang to keep his lead. Yeah. All of that battling stopped drive-through.
Huang is already coming off of turn 1.
6 seconds ahead.
Trey sent it into turn 1, and he's gonna overcook it. Into the kitty litter he goes. Gets it going. He's gonna lose every spot. He's coming back down across the track, and the caution's out. As he pulls out right in front of D-Ray.
Another caution.
Right in front of Hutchinson, and the caution's back out. That plays right in the hands. Trouble almost in turn 4. That's turn 3 between Hutchinson.
Oh my goodness.
And Fisher. That plays right into Tyler's hands.
I knew something like that was going to happen. I said it at the top of the show. Don't overcook it.
They are racing back.
If you overdrive the car, it's just not going to end well for you.
David looking to make a move on second as he is caught.
He's got a huge run going down there. I don't think he's going to be able to get there.
I think right now they're all trying to save fuel. I know I heard Huang's car dead silent as he came by.
Well, he had the distance to justify
and
that.
He's still crawling, coming to the line. He's got to floor it now. Here they come. Drive-through beats him to the line!
Did he get it? Wow!
Drive-through waiting for scoring!
What a move!
Did he get
He
it?
got it! He got it!
Yes, he did! Drive-through
And
takes the
2-100s.
lead! Drive-through
2-100s
makes
there.
the pass for the lead, racing back to the line while Huang was trying to save
And that's 5
fuel.
bonus points.
Unbelievable!
Look at that again. Hold on.
He did what?
I mean, we gotta look at. If this was.
There's
for
the
win-
margin of There's the margin at the line. Just a bumper. Wow.
I was not expecting that. But you know what? This is great for Tyler.
This
If
puts
there's anything
Tyler
left.
back
if
in
there's
the
anything-
field.
Yeah. If
And
there's anything left in his car, this is the best thing for him.
Hutchinson came onto pit road early, so he will have to restart from the rear of the field. Wow. That's big. We'll see what happens here on pit road. We're going to take another ORN race break brought to you by FedEx, and we will come back to you once the lights are off on the pace car, and we're looking to get restarted. This is a presentation of the Online Racing Network. Welcome back here to Watkins Glen on the Online Racing Network. This is ORL, the Online Racing League. ORL at the Glen. You see Tyler doing some antics back in the field as we get ready for the restart.
Everybody's saving fuel.
2 cautions so far. This last one caused by Trey coming out in front of Hutchinson coming off of turn number 1. The first caution caused by Malin spinning in turn number 3 and hitting the wall pretty hard. So Huang back out in front. Drive-through has now led 2 laps since everybody came onto pit road.
Crazy race back to the line.
The field comes off turn number 7. We are at the halfway point when we cross the start-finish line. And the green flag is back in the air. David looks to the inside. What a good restart. Drive-through tries to throw the block going into turn 1.
David gonna send it.
Whoa,
No,
Tyler! Everybody on the brakes! Tyler goes
my
3 wide into turn 1! Makes it stick! Shoves David and Trey
that
wide!
could have been that was a great move by everybody there to avoid catastrophe.
Tyler goes from 6th to 4th in 1 turn. Here they come through the S's.
My goodness. He is on a mission. Look at him.
Dives to the inside of Bowles. Here comes Alvarez with a run behind him.
Oh my gosh.
Side by side, headed to the bus stop. We know
battle
Tyler's
for
not going to
third
give in.
line back has
Whoa,
always
David
been
almost
great.
got into James. Whoa!
Whoa!
Everybody's sliding.
Oh my goodness.
Trey
How did
with
they
some
not
bumper
wreck?
grab. They all survive. Tyler has moved himself into 3rd. Very aggressive on this restart. Trying to
That was
stop the
bumper grab
bleeding in the
city.
championship.
I'll tell you what. Tyler's back in this thing.
Mm-hmm.
And he is making up ground. And they are all over the course.
Hutchinson went wide coming off turn 6. He's good. We're still
Yeah.
green. Nobody behind him. Here's Trey trying to get by James as they slide up off of turn 7.
Yeah, these guys have a little bit of a rivalry going, so we could be seeing some tempers flaring here as the laps wind down. And here he goes. Sends
Trey
it in.
sent it into turn 1. Keeps it on the pavement this time. And here's Tyler. He has caught drive-through in turn 2.
Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, that he's overdriving the corner. He's overdriving the car, I can tell.
Looks to the outside. Drive-through tries to block. Here they come.
Oh my gosh. He's not
To
gonna
the
be
bus
able to
stop.
send it in. He's not going to be able to send it in. He's got to slot in behind and then get the run here
Slides
through the middle.
in. Drive-through gets a little sideways. So does Malin. Over the curbs. Here they come to the carousel.
Here we go.
Out of turn 5. Pulls it
looks-
all the way to the line. Looking to the outside in turn 6. Drive-through not going to give him the spot.
Man.
Locks him
He's
up.
going to try to get the run here in the final turn.
Drive-through goes
Oh my
wide. Looking to the top again. Turn 7. Drive-through sends it. Crossover by Malin. New second place car.
Oh!
Slides it. Saves it.
Here comes
Drive-through
David.
hangs on.
David's now in this battle. Oh my goodness.
Here they go to turn 1 again. Everybody keeps it in line. The battle for second heating up as Huang continues to pull it away.
This is looking a lot like the battle for first last time we were at Watkins Glen in Season 1 between Travis Rallone and Drive-Thru.
And Travis was the
Oh
victor in that
my
one. Drive-through
goodness.
screws up. He hits the curb. He almost hits the Armco. Malin goes
And here
to
comes
second.
David.
Alvarez takes 3rd in one corner.
And he's got a huge...
Oh, trouble in the
run
back.
going
Crash, crash, crash. Off of turn 4. Hard into the outside wall and around goes Bowles. We stay green, but for how long? Hutchinson is coming through turn 4, and now the caution is going to come out.
Oh my goodness.
I think there may have been some contact between Bowles and Trey.
Racing back to the line. Here comes Drive-Thru.
Oh,
He's
there
gonna try
was.
to get around Alvarez.
Here they come through turn 6. Trey turned James. We're definitely going to hear some things post-race. Here they come into 7. Drive-through just can't catch him. And I'm sure Huang is loving what he sees in his mirror right now.
Caution of the day.
3rd caution, and there was definite contact. Let's take a look. It all started coming out of turn number 3 in the S's. Coming up through, Trey has a run, gets back to the gas. He's going to pull to the inside. He's going to pull to the right side of Bowles. He disappears for a second. He shoves it in on the curb, disappears again, and forced his way into the hole that wasn't there.
Yeah.
James tries to save it, gets hit again, and gets corrected straight into the wall. Driver's side, then spins it back down to the inside wall.
That was more like incorrected, but...
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Huang saving fuel again as he pulls out way in front of the pace car. Huang has led the most laps. He leads, I think, one more, and he's got the most laps led. Points
I don't expect many people going down pit road.
Which will be big in the championship. Although if Malin stays in second, it's not going to help Huang as much as he would like.
Now the question is, will they go to pit road? Because I don't expect a lot of people going down pit road.
Yeah, I wouldn't at this point, but so next time by we will have 10 laps to go, which means we should have 9 laps to go on the restart. We're going to take another quick ORN race break brought to you by FedEx. This is the Online Racing Network. So a lot happened under that race break. Welcome back. Okay. Huang stayed out. Everybody else came onto pit road. Tyler overshot his pit stall and lost every single spot that he gained under that last green flag stop. David was first off of pit road and got caught speeding. He has to go to the rear of the field. So Tyler and David are now behind everybody. So the field is now Huang, Drive-Thru, Trey, James. Hopefully we don't see any more bumping between those two. Then Hutchinson, then Malin, and then Alvarez. And we are going to have 9 laps to go when we get the green flag.
Man, this is shaping up to be a wild one. I'm telling you what.
We were losing our minds during that race break, watching everything go down on pit road.
I don't know what in the world was happening, but I thought David was going to have the most amazing pit stop of his life there and be in contention, but unless another caution happens, I don't know if David can catch back up. Now, Tyler, on the other hand, we've seen him go like a speeding bullet. But then again, David also did the same thing, just trailing behind, so...
Huang will get the most laps led points. Huang's coming on the pit road! Are you kidding me?
No, he's not!
Oh my goodness!
I thought that
Fooling everybody! Almost hit the tires! James with some cheese on the restart going to turn 1! Look at David 3 wide! Oh, trouble! Tyler just punted. Everybody on the brakes. Malin just shoving his way past Trey in turn 1.
Oh my goodness.
James and Hutchinson involved in the accident on the front stretch.
Caution is out.
Of course the caution's out. Here they come.
Oh my goodness. There's a battle for the lead.
I was more worried about Trey around Tyler. Here they come off of turn 4.
I'll tell you what.
David looking to the outside of Trey, coming out of 4, coming to the bus stop. Racing back to the line. Trey sends it in. David! Oh, Drive-Thru overcooked it. Drive-Thru overcooked it. Here comes Tyler.
Tyler looks high. Oh, he got on the brakes really hard there.
Oh, Trey almost got into jail. Oh, David!
My goodness!
Bye-bye, Tyler. Here comes David. David is looking for... Trey almost gets turned. Here they come into turn 6. Trey almost punched David. He spins it right in front of Tyler. Tyler avoids him somehow. Here they come to turn 7. Huang continues to lead. Drive-Thru almost drops it off the corner. What in the world just happened? All right, replay.
There is way too much to unpack there.
Let's take a look. Let's take a look at the restart. Let's start there first.
David said in chat, "What was that lap?" I concur. That was
James tried to back up the corner. I think he was gonna try and get revenge on the 7, and Tyler tried to fit the gap and just touched the back bumper. Spun him around. Hutchinson had nowhere to go and spun him with him. That's what brought out the caution, and then we had a lot of beating and banging going on back here. Drive-Thru overshot the last turn on the bus stop, which allowed everybody to close in on him. He was close to Huang up until that point. Then he overcooked the bus stop entirely. David almost got turned multiple times off the bumper of Trey. And then Trey finally gets by almost gets by David. Tyler almost overshoots the carousel. Tyler puts Trey in the grass going into turn 6. And then Trey just sends it. Almost hits David. Tyler slams on the brakes. And Trey spins it in front of everybody. Wow. We're going to have 6 to go on the restart. Exactly. Speechless after that. Incredible.
I'm wondering how this...
And James has been given a black flag. I'm assuming it is for jumping the restart. You may want to check on him on that. Because he jumped a little early. I thought.
Here, let me see if there's anything there.
And it looks like it's a hard black, so you can clear it here under...
Here we go. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I got it.
Okay. So, who's going to pit this time?
I don't think anybody is. I really don't see it happening. Then again, I was wrong the last time.
I think Trey, Hutchinson, and Bowles will come down. Tyler might. Other than that, I'm thinking the top 3 stay out.
I don't know.
And David stays out. Huang stays out. Tyler and Drive-Thru come on to pit road. David is now second.
David. Oh my goodness.
The keyboard warrior has a shot to win 2 days in a row.
He could sweep the ORL weekend.
The ORL road course weekend. We went from coast to coast. Yesterday he won the IndyCar at Sonoma. Now he's trying to win Season 2 at Watkins Glen. And I believe he is third in the championship. It could make it a 3-car battle heading into Nazareth next week. Or wherever we're at. I don't even know if we're at Nazareth or Texas or where we're at.
David told me before the show, don't root for me. Don't pick me to win, because the last time I did that, he had bad luck. But I'll tell you what. If there's anybody that I want to see win this, it's David.
Drive-Thru has beaten Tyler off of pit road. We'll stay with you here through the caution and still get the Wendigos that come off turn 4. David.
Okay. Drive-Thru is one of the best road course guys out here. He's known for being good at road courses. Huang is known for being good at everything, pretty much. Tyler is just known as being a dominant driver overall. Those guys have had the best chances at winning this whole race. But David, he's not been far behind. And with all the risks that Huang has made, this could be a very interesting battle. I believe that if something were to happen to Huang, it's going to be a battle between the 68 and the 77. Who wins in that battle, I'm not sure. But, man, it's going to be close. This is going to be a wild restart. If we've seen anything, is that restarts are super important to everybody here.
Well, and watch out for these two back here, the 7 and the 27. We've already seen them get into each other once. That brought out one of the other cautions. And then I think Tyler dumping James was a good thing. Otherwise, I think James would have just drove it into turn 1 and dumped Trey, because he was looking like he was ready to punt him going into turn 1. And we'll talk to him post-race and see if that was the case. But if Tyler gets involved in anything and falls back, we get another caution. We're looking at maybe 2-3 laps to go on a restart. That's big for Huang, because as long as Huang stays out in front and wins the race, he's looking at a big payday in the points.
Tyler is still in this race.
Exactly.
He is still there.
Everybody is on the lead lap, so Tyler still could finish last if he gets jumped by somebody or makes a mistake. He has to be perfect, and the drivers around him have to be perfect for the next 6 laps, and I don't know if that's going to happen.
He's been the most aggressive driver on these restarts. I expect him to be up in second soon, but what's going to happen here is that Huang's strategy of staying out like this might come to bite him in the end. I don't know. It's going to be crazy. No matter what. This turn 1 right here might be the deciding factor for many drivers or where they're going to finish today. Because once these guys get spread out, it's hard for them to rubber band back to each other. But watch out for that 68 car. That was an unexpected move.
Mm-hmm. Getting ready to go back to green. Here at Watkins Glen.
Right.
6 laps remaining.
This is going to be very important. What happens here is going to be deciding.
Hold on to your caps, folks. This is good. Here we go. Green flag. Oh, no! Drive-through gets into Tyler, and we're going back under caution.
I knew that would happen. Here comes
That collects
David.
Tyler. Tyler gets out in front. They're racing back to the line. We're going to have 3 to go on the restart.
I knew that was going to happen.
Drive-through. No, that's Hutchinson dropped it in turn 1. He's still good. Here they come up through the S's.
Can David do anything, though?
David
He's
caught
driving the wheels off for that
He caught the curb. He got a little sideways. Here they come off of turn 4. Headed for the bus stop.
I don't think Wong's going to go down pit road this time either.
Oh, Tyler locks him up in the S's. Here comes Drive-Thru charging hard. Big in the points. Here they come. Through the bus stop. Into turn 5. Huang goes a little wide. David looking underneath.
No. Oh, I thought
Huang
his
blinked for a
internet
second
dropped.
and almost gave us a heart attack. Here they come up off of turn 5.
I thought he dropped. I was going to be...
5 laps to go at the line. We'll have 3 to go on the restart.
Yeah, I think it's going to be Huang coming back. What?
This will be the last caution of the race. The next caution will finish the race under caution. Here they come up off the corner. Huang goes wide, hits the wall, leads the lap back to the caution. And oh, look at this! Hutchinson's gonna get in the way. Drive-Thru's gonna have to try and pass him. Drive-Thru almost wrecks him and will get by him. Malin will also get by, and we'll take a look at the replay that caused it all. It just looks like Drive-Thru went to pull out by David, spun the tires, got into his bumper, and went right back across the track into Tyler. Trey James did a great job avoiding it.
I knew that
Neither car has a lot of damage, though.
I knew that something was going to happen there that would decide a portion of this race. Now, Tyler might be good, but he's got more damage than he did before, and he already had damage from earlier incidents. So, this could be a battle between Huang.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, where is he?
He's a mile ahead of the pace car in the carousel, yeah.
I thought he blinked out of existence again.
Nope.
That's what I'm worried about, because if that happens to him, we're not going to hear the end of it.
Nope.
We already had an incident like that at Laguna.
Mm-hmm.
And then Huang had that engine trouble at, what was it, Michigan? Or Auto Club? It was one of the two.
It was Auto Club.
Yeah, Auto Club.
Didn't run
He had the
Michigan, but
engine
yeah, it was
trouble
Auto Club.
while leading. So to have that happen, him leading, and then something like that happen for the third time. I'll tell you what, David is in probably the best spot out of anybody here to challenge Huang. I don't believe that Tyler and Drive-Thru have enough time to get back up there.
It'll be tough, and I would think that they would want to come onto pit road and get tires, only because they spun it. The tires are going to be worn. Remember, it's 2x wear. We're going to have 4 laps to... Excuse me. We're going to have 4 laps to go when they come around. 3 to go on the restart. This will be the last caution of the race. If we get another caution, it will effectively end the race, and we won't get the race restarted at that point. So, here they come. Trey and David and Huang!
Oh my goodness!
Trey,
Wow!
David, and James stay out! Huang almost hits the pit wall, and David is going to lead a lap.
I saw Laguna all over
If we
again
get a caution, David has the best shot of anybody because he's got 2 cars behind him that could potentially help David win this race, as long as Trey doesn't just dive bomb it going into turn 1. We've seen him do it once as his internet is having a stroke. Here they come onto pit road, into the pit boxes. Whoa! Drive-Thru and Tyler made contact on pit road.
He is trying to get as fast of a pit stop as he can, but I don't think it's going to be enough.
Now, Tyler
Although
should beat him off at pit road. Huang will definitely win the race off pit road. Whoa, look at this move by Tyler! What a move! Malin goes to the outside of Drive-Thru next to the pit wall and makes the pass.
This is one of the most
Oh,
crazy, intense races.
this is
I've
up there
ever
for the
seen.
best race of the year. Let me tell you what. Unbelievable.
And now they're having fun. What are they doing? I don't think he got damage repair. Whoa.
Well, I don't think they got much damage. I think it was just more the tire. The
more
tire
cosmetic stuff.
degradation
Whoa.
that was the problem. So
I thought Trey almost wrecked out David, but no, they're good. Now.
And waiting for the lights to
David-
go off on the pace car.
Now
David trying to get the sweep.
Those two in second and third are not up to speed with everybody else behind them. So, David has a 2-car buffer back to Huang that could potentially save him.
Well, here's what I'm
But-
worried about. I'm worried about Trey just sending it into the corner. We've seen him do it already and just move David out of the way. That
Well,
would
we've
throw a
seen-
wrench into everything.
We've seen David deal with that before. And if he does the same thing, David will probably know what to do in that situation. But then again, you've got the kitty litter down in turn 1. So, I don't know.
This
We
is
know
going to be
Trey
a
is a very
fantastic
aggressive
restart.
driver.
We're going to have 3
This-
laps to go.
If the caution comes out, it will be the race.
Tyler is EOLing. Never mind.
I guess
No, he is. Tyler
I
has
guess
dropped
I'll
to the end of the field.
I'll have to look out for some black flags here.
I don't know if it's because of a penalty or what. Oh, I don't know.
I don't even know. It's Tyler.
He could have gotten a black flag that you can't clear. That he has to serve.
Well,
so.
no, I'm talking about on the restart. If he's like voluntarily taking the EOL,
I think he would let you. No, I don't know. We'll see what happens here.
well, we've seen within our drivers that they aren't very good at following directions. But
Yeah.
what is Trey doing?
Well, Trey almost got turned by James, so now he's trying to get away from him. But oh, this is going to be fun.
This is either going to be.
This
is
could
either
be
gonna
the best
David's-
finish or the worst finish we've ever seen.
This could either be David's dream finish right here, or his worst nightmare. It's either one of the two. There is no in between here.
Watch out for Huang.
Huang is going to be
Tyler
there. He's
is
gonna be
last
there
in the
end.
field. Tyler has to pass double the amount of cars that Huang does.
Now, Huang will most likely get to the front, but will he be able to pass David? What will David do to hold off Huang?
And what will
get
David do
this
once
win?
Huang gets by him? Will he try to use the bumper and get by him? Pace car makes the hard right turn onto pit road. The field
Oh,
comes
boy.
under the bridge off of turn number 7. And the green flag is back up in the air. Here we go. 3 laps to settle it.
He got a
Contact.
Good restart.
Here comes Huang.
Oh my goodness.
Tyler
Whoa,
going up the
whoa,
middle.
whoa, whoa.
Tyler.
Oh, no, no.
Tyler's going 3 wide into turn 1. David
my
around the
goodness.
outside. David gets passed by Tyler and
Right.
Huang. They're
Here
in turn
Tyler's
2.
in the
Tyler
lead.
takes the lead from last to first in one corner.
What?
Can he get him back? Drive-through goes
drive-through.
wide. Here comes Trey. Look to the inside. Coming up through turn 4.
Oh my god.
We're going to have to review that restart.
I told you that David, it was either going to be really good for him or really bad, and it looks like it wasn't very great. Oh, Huang hit those rumble strips. Here he goes. Through the grass. Through turn 5.
Drive-through is falling all the way to 5th.
Oh my gosh. Huang is going to do everything he can to get back up there.
Here they come down the back stretch, headed for turn 6. Huang has 2 laps this time by. Here he goes!
Send it.
Huang sends it!
Oh,
Makes
but
it
here
stick! Huang retakes the lead. Here comes Tyler diving into 7. Catches the
Oh,
curb. It's
nice.
not enough. Huang
Oh,
pulls
man.
away. 2
That
laps
might
to
have
go.
been it. That might have been it. It's going to take Huang messing up here. But he has been the most consistent out of everybody here.
Trey dives it in for 3rd and he spins David!
No!
Both into the
No!
kitty litter. David spins it through the grass. There is no caution as Trey almost gets hit by 2 cars. We will not get a caution. David is stuck all the way in the back of the field. James and drive-through make contact through turn 3. Drive-through spins it and saves it. Huang.
Oh my god.
Trey passes them all, and Huang has the lead still. Tyler trying to close. James has wound up in 3rd.
I'll tell you what. Tyler's catching back up, I think.
It's certainly going to be a close finish.
It's going to come down to whether or not Huang makes a wrong move. I mean, that's the only way I see him catching up to him completely.
Whoa!
Yeah, he locked up the brakes. He's doing everything he can. He's there.
Sends it in. White flag. One more lap to go with Watkins Glen.
Oh my goodness.
Huang trying to get his 3rd win of the season and
He can't
close
send it
in
too
on
far.
Tyler's championship lead.
I don't think this is going to close the gap too much as far as points goes.
Yeah, well, it'll close it in by 10. Not as much as Huang wanted, but it'll start turning the tide, turning the momentum in his direction for the first time since, well, Rockingham at the beginning of the season. Into the bus stop for the final time.
It's going to take some...
Tyler trying to close the gap through the buses. Through the bus stop. Into turn 5 for the final time.
He's a little high there.
Now Tyler slides up 2. Here they come. Down the backstretch for the final time.
I don't think
Tyler might
enough.
have one last swinging shot in turn 7.
I honestly don't think he's got it. Unless
He'll
Huang
have to
messes
use
up
the
this
bumper to
corner.
get by him. Turn 6.
He's not even going to be close enough for that. No.
Throws it into turn 7. Huang goes
Oh!
high. Tyler to the bottom. Not enough.
And he
Tyler
spins
spins it hard into the tires. Huang is going to win. Tyler is not going to finish 2nd. Tyler's not going to finish the race. James spins it last corner. Trey is going to finish 2nd. Drive through 3rd. James is
here
around in
comes
turn
David
4. Here
underneath
comes
him.
Drive. David's going to get 4th. And now Hutchinson spins it. James is going to get 5th. Hutchinson 6th. And unbelievable finish. Tyler Mallon does not finish this race. That is huge in the championship. There will not be a penalty on the restart no matter what, since Tyler did not finish the race and David just punted Trey going into turn 2. What a finish this was. Incredible race from start to finish. Huang Do is your winner. Wow.
Well, that was a real Charlie Foxtrot right there. Wow.
Let's talk to... Oh, Huang already left. Well, looks like we're not getting a post-race interview today. Let's take a look at the restart.
From like 3 restarts ago.
Let's take a look at the restart and see how much cheese there was. Trying to rewind back to when the caution light... Okay, that is where the green light comes on. David going 34 miles an hour. Tyler going 40 and accelerating.
Well, Drew was a little bit
I
slow
don't
as
know,
well.
but I don't think that really had an impact because Tyler was already on the outside of Hutchinson on the restart.
Well, Drew didn't
And
get a
he...
very good...
Well, yeah, but what I'm saying is when they were in line and they were all together, Tyler was in a completely different lane compared to everybody else.
That is true.
You can see it from this angle. Everybody's in line here, and then here's Tyler off to the left.
Well,
Alvarez is not happy at all
I don't
with
blame
Trey.
him. Take a look at
Because
that.
Trey got into the back of David heading into turn number 1 on the restart.
Well, he also wrecked him out in turn 1 the next lap over.
And then
Just
David
completely
loses all
overran.
of his spots. He's still in the top 3. Has a chance. And then Trey's right behind him.
I mean, you can't blame David for being mad on that. That was, I don't know
Teammates almost wrecked behind him between drive-thru and James. And Trey just sent it in there. Man.
Yeah. He didn't even slow down, it seemed like.
Wow. What a finish.
I
All right. Well, I think we need to go clean up the mess that is the Discord general chat. Because it's getting messy in there.
Well, I don't think I need any final thoughts here because you all saw it there.
That was incredible. Huang Do is your winner. From all of us here, Jimmy Powell, I'm Jacob Hitz. We will see you tomorrow night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. It's Milwaukee with Nakos on ORN. And we'll be back with you then. From all of us, Huang Do, your winner at Watkins Glen in an incredible finish.